In the quest to secure our American borders, the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, has been stepping up raids and deportations in an effort to get a handle on the significant issues that have arisen from the open borders policies of President Donald Trump's predecessors. Director of ICE, Tom Homan states the agency plans to significantly increase operations targeting businesses which employ illegal immigrants. However, he said the department's strategy would be different than those employed under former President Obama. Homan stated last year, "Now we're going to prosecute the employers who knowingly hire illegal aliens. We're going to detain and remove the illegal alien workers." Since President Trump took office in January 2017, immigration arrests have risen over 40% and deportations are up 34%. The Washington Post reports, ICE conducted 1,360 employee audits last year and arrested more than 300 people for alleged criminal and civil immigration violations. Businesses were ordered to pay $97.6 million in judicial forfeiture, fines, and restitution and $7.8 million in civil fines, the agency said. Friday, federal authorities in Dallas announced the indictments of 8+13 gang members on a wide range of criminal charges. This comes after approximately 10 raids just in the last month that have uncovered human traffickers, trafficking victims exploited for labor and sex including children, as well as gang and cartel operations. According to a news release from ICE, a federal grand jury this week indicted 8 MS-13 gang members on the following criminal charges: racketeering conspiracy, attempted MR in aid of racketeering, assault with a dangerous weapon in aid of racketeering, conspiracy to commit MR in aid of racketeering, and using, carrying and possessing a firearm during and in relation to a crime of violence. Gangs, and especially transnational gangs like MS-13, are responsible for many of the violent crimes that occur throughout the country, said Special Agent in Charge Katrina W. Berger, HSI Dallas. Some of these violent gang members have illegally entered the United States as unaccompanied alien children. As demonstrated with this HSI-led investigation, an ongoing coordinated multi-agency law enforcement effort is the best means of curtailing gang numbers, gang finances, and gang effectiveness to operate. MS-13 is one of the most violent and ruthless gangs on the streets today, stated U.S. Attorney Neely Cox. Working with our federal, state and local partners, we are determined to dismantle this organization wherever we find it in order to make our communities safer in Texas. The Department of Justice will not allow MS-13 to terrorize any community, school or street corner, said Attorney General Sessions. The gang has more than 10,000 members following its barbaric motto of KL, RE, and control across 40 states, and that threatens law-abiding Americans. Today's indictment of 8 MS-13 members, including 5 who are charged as illegal aliens in possession of firearms, makes clear that the Trump administration and this department will continue to go on offense against MS-13 with every lawful tool at our disposal. I want to thank our fabulous Department of Justice attorneys for their hard work on this case, as well as our partners with HSI, ICE, the Dallas County District Attorney's Office, and the Dallas and Irving Police Departments. This case is yet another step toward dismantling MS-13 and taking its members off our streets for good. Evil gangs like MS-13 are perpetrators of senseless violence in our communities, said Texas Governor Greg Abbott. The indictment of these individuals shows a continued commitment to going after these dangerous individuals and keeping our communities safe. The state of Texas will continue to offer any assistance and resources necessary to crack down on these criminals, and I thank our federal, state, and local partners in law enforcement for their ongoing efforts to address gang violence across Texas. According to the indictment, MS-13 is a national and transnational gang composed primarily of immigrants or descendants from El Salvador. Branches or cliques of MS-13, one of the largest street gangs in the United States, operate in cities around the country, including the Irving Loco Salvatruches, ILS, clique in the Dallas area. MS-13 members and associates are required to commit acts of violence to join the gang, and to maintain membership and discipline within the gang. One of the principal rules of MS-13 is that its members and associates must attack and KL rivals, known as Chavilas. Whenever possible, members and associates of the ILS clique held meetings in multiple locations in the vicinity of Irving, Texas, including several public parks and a tunnel under Irving, according to the indictment, beginning on or about July 2016, and continuing through on or about the date of the indictment. Hernandez, Fuentes, Gutierrez, Ramos and Cruz participated in a racketeering conspiracy that included attempted MR, conspiracy to commit MR and robbery, across the racketeering conspiracy and other counts. The indictment charges the following defendants for their alleged involvement in 6 attacks, including multiple machete attacks, upon 10 victims, including members or associates of the rival 18th Street Gang. President Trump has called several times for the abolishing of MS-13, a national and transnational gang that Dodge describes as comprised of illegal immigrants from El Salvador. In spite of much opposition from open borders proponents and leftist progressives, as well as some on the right, President Trump and his administration are taking steps to secure American borders.